What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome back to Let's Play Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, we went on the air, and Sayaka was just chilling in the corner. It's really creepy, and I know that's not going to turn out well. So, yeah, let's hop into it. But I guess, real quick, I'm still fighting the plague, as it seems, so forgive my voice yet again, or if there are random coughs or a sneeze, because anyone around me knows I've sneezed probably more so today than I have in the past 3 months combined. But anyways, unbeknownst to me, the time was coming when I'd finally start to treat it with the caution and respect it deserved. By then, it would be too late. Yeah, we talked about that before. Great work, everyone. That's a wrap. Oh, so it just ended. The recording ended without incident, as far as anybody knew. Huh? What was that? What was that sound effect? Sayaka tossed a piece of chocolate into her mouth that she seemed to have brought with her. She was as casual and relaxed as can be. So out with it. Did you see something in the booth or not? No, I didn't see anything. No, it's not the time to lie. Huh. I glanced back in the recording booth. Sachiko's spirit had disappeared a little while ago. Interesting. Yo, this music is very foreboding. I felt it was best to act as if nothing had happened, and successfully managed to steer the topic of conversation elsewhere. Until... Is something in the footage? What the... What's wrong? Was someone talking out here during the recording? No way would any of us make a rookie mistake like that. Oh no, they're gonna listen to it. It's gonna be some spooky message. You wouldn't be able to hear us from inside the booth anyway. There's something on the tape, though. It sounds like a voice to me. Huh? Where? Here, during this exchange. Oh no. Oh no. What's it gonna say? Mizuno-san of Kyoto is just pulling our leg, right? He may be, but with only this evidence to go on, I'm only hearing those two. You don't hear a third voice? Can we listen to it ourselves? Mizuno-san of Kyoto is just pulling our leg, right? Huh. Obviously, given the text and that we're not listening to the audio ourselves, we can't really tell much, but it doesn't seem like there's anything there. He may be, but with only this evidence to go on, right there, after Sainoki-san says he may be. Take 3. I don't know if I'm like filling in the gap myself, right? I'm trying to listen really attentively, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm just making up something I'm supposed to be hearing in the background. Yikes. Oh god, there is a voice. It's saying, I'm watching you, right? That's spooky. I heard it! I heard it that time! You've got to be kidding me! It's in the recording for sure. Are we gonna finally get back to Heavenly Host? I'm like, very paradoxically more excited than I should be. That's so creepy. Is this for real? What is this music? An actual EVP? Huh? Did you just like have a heart attack or something? Hey, what's going on? What? Yo, Naho, you gotta get out of there right now. Whatever this spirit is, Sachiko as we know, is quite the malevolent one, and it seems to be affecting everyone around you. Hey, what's the matter? Pull yourself together.
突然スタッフの一人が首を押さえてのた打ち始めた。チアノーゼのように顔を真っ赤にし、口から泡を吐いて呼吸不全に陥っているような症状だ。
Yikes. Suddenly, the director began to clutch at his throat and thrash around. His face was bright red and his mouth frothed over as he struggled to breathe. Yo, someone call, what is it, 119 in Japan? Hold him down, he's gonna knock everything over and hurt himself. I thought they were gonna say he's gonna knock everything over and break it. Like, obviously that's more important in this situation. Is it over? I don't know if this is like has like the thrashing ended, or like, is he dead? What was that? Some kind of seizure? Oh crap, he's not breathing. What? God. Yo, someone should be calling for help now. Why are you waiting until he stops breathing? Call an ambulance quickly, he needs CPR. Okay. Are they trained? Come on, keep it together, man. As if he can hear you. The heck's going on? Send the guest home, we're done. Yikes. Sayaka's gonna be spooked. Sayaka's usual smiling countenance had been replaced by a thin mouth and a cold sweat. There was no doubt about it. This was the influence of that spirit. Wait, is that to say that you're not bothered by this, Naho? This sort of thing must be a huge shock for someone who's never had contact with the spirit world before. I regretted appearing on the program at all. But she's just like totally chill about it, totally calm. I'm so sorry. I guess I shouldn't have come. Oh, don't be silly. You did great. They managed to resuscitate the director too, at the hospital. Alright, well, at least that's good. And we can cut out the voice for the broadcast. But honestly, I say we leave it. I mean, it's kind of a lucky break when you think about it. I mean, yes, and I appreciate the optimism, but still. I'm really grateful for your help today. I owe you one. Oh. I owe you one, so if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. Oh, and as for Quilfenon, how's next week's sound? By the way, thanks Faye for, Faye the Phantom? Is that what you go by on YouTube? Thanks for all the French help. I'm totally clueless when it comes to French, but if you guys take a look at her comments from the past couple episodes, you'll see a lot of talk about like the cafe's name, the drink, and all that stuff, and how it actually translates over to French. So, thanks for that. On the way home, Naho finally smiled. Glad to see she still had it in her. I needed to put on a happy face myself, too. I was afraid if I seemed too gloomy, it would bring Naho down. And she hadn't done anything wrong. I had to let her know how grateful I was, and try to bring her spirits back up. The two of us parted ways on a corner near our houses, as I needed to stop in at the convenience store for some groceries. See you later, thanks again. You too, good night.
象は初めてだった。
I never before felt such a strong, persistent spiritual presence.
私の体に潜在する霊力をもってすれば、大抵の霊が近寄ることすらできずに散っていたのに。
I had a considerable amount of power within me, and usually it was more than enough to disperse any malicious wills that dared draw near. But Sachiko we know is strong.
さっきも下手するとスタッフやさやかが呪い殺されてしまうところだった。
But even with all my concentration, I'd still put Sayaka and her co-workers in grave danger. They easily could have been killed by the curse.
やっぱり響先生の身の安全を考えると、篠崎家については調査自体を中止すべきだ。
For the sake of dear Kibiki's safety, we really should have put the kibosh. Anyone familiar with this term? I'd imagine it's kind of like put the lid on something, or like basically like not do, or like, you know, put it off limits or something like that. But put the kibosh on our entire investigation into the Shinozaki family line a lot sooner. I'm curious as to where that word comes from.
私は改めて決意を固めた。天神小学校の調査からは手を引こう。
But it wasn't too late to call it off. As far as I knew, I was going to pull out from the Heavenly Host Elementary case altogether. I'd made up my mind.
明日にでもきちんと古法にのっとった除霊祈祷を受けてこようかな。
I should probably undergo a traditional spirit exorcism as soon as possible. Is anybody watching this actually into the paranormal? Like, the like research and such into it? I'm very much skeptical. And like, I don't really have any like experience as such, but I've been watching a show on the plane the other day while I was stuck on the runway for a few hours. And it's just like interesting seeing like all of like the tools they use to find like proof and like evidence of paranormal activity and stuff. I'm really curious as to like what underlies a lot of it.
時間は夜の9時半過ぎ。すでに辺りは真っ暗だ。なのに家の中に明かりがついていない。
It was past 9:30, so it had been dark out for hours already. Yet there wasn't a single light on in Kibiki's house. Oh no, that's right, they went to Heavenly Host today and they haven't come back yet. 先生。
人の気配が全くない。家の中が普段より広く感じる。
No signs of life. Somehow the whole house felt larger and emptier than ever before.
先生?
Yikes. And this music too. Sensei.
先生、寝ているのですか?
Sensei, are you sleeping?
先生の書斎を除くがいない。部屋を一通り回ってもやっぱりどこにもいなかった。
I peeked into his study, but he wasn't there. Nor was he anywhere else. The house was deserted.
先生の仕事の打ち合わせは不定期だから、私が帰宅した時に家にいないことはいくらでもある。
Now, Kibiki-sensei's meetings for work were always held at a regular time, so this wasn't unprecedented or anything. But just given today's events and everything, I would understand why Naho would be a little bit more on edge.
だけど、今日はなんだか空気が違う。まるで初めから誰も住んでいなかったような冷たい静寂が包んでいるのだ。
But the atmosphere inside just felt different somehow. There was this peculiar silence, as if no one had ever lived here in the first place. Interesting. I wonder how you could like feel that. Is that an effect of being in Heavenly Host? Yikes.
誰かが私のことを見ている。嘲笑うような意識。
Something just seemed very, very wrong. It was like someone was watching me, sneering at me. I mean, given we just heard someone say, or rather, Sachiko say, "I'm watching you." Did we just discover something? That sound effect, though, right?
私の部屋の机の上に書き置きを見つけた。先生の字だ。
Finally, I found a note on my desk, not the one I'd left for Kibiki this morning, but a response, written in his familiar scrawl.
ナホ君へ、優しい気遣いありがとう。そんな君を私の仕事のためにこれ以上危険な目に遭わせるわけにはやはりいかない。
Dear Naho, thank you for your concern. I couldn't live with myself if I exposed you to any more danger on my behalf, however.
田口君と二人で天神小学校へ行ってくるよ。 帰る方法、逆打ちの方法は分かっている。必ず無事に戻ってくる。
Taguchi and I have gone to Heavenly Host Elementary. We've noted the way back, so please don't worry. We'll return safe and sound. You know, for some reason, I don't think that's going to
こ
happen.
の仕事を成功させたら、美味しいものを食べに行こう。
And if we're successful, let's all go out for a nice meal together, alright? You know, I'm down for that meal, but... Yikes. Naho's cracking! Naho is cracking! I don't know why this is so... I know that she didn't want them to go there and such. I wonder if at this moment she genuinely believes there's no hope of them coming back. Or in the moment she's going to be like, no, I need to go in after them. Like right now. Is she gonna act that impulsively? Or what? She knows that they're probably still in there. If Sachiko's out here, does that mean she should be less worried about them in there?
ため息をついてふっと我に返る。時計を見るといつの間にか10時を回って。
Oh, we're Sayaka now. With a sigh and a mumble, I snapped back to reality. Snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. I can't help. I know Lizzie. Lizzie can rap a ton of that song, but glancing at the clock, I marveled at the fact that it was already past 10.
帰ってきてから30分ぼーっとしていたんだ。びっくり。
I'd been in a daze for half an hour since getting home. Craziness.
なんだろう。肩が重い気がする。
Ah, what a day. My shoulders feel like they've got lead weights on them.
まさかね。
I couldn't have brought it back with me, right?
気のせい。と、勉強机から立ち上がる。
Not like you would know,
制服
right?
のままだからリラックスできないんだよね。
No.
着替えよう。
There was no way. I stood up from my desk. The problem was the uniform. I couldn't really relax in it. I should know better. I just needed to change. I love doing that, getting home and just changing into some nice, comfortable pajamas.
着替えよう。そうしよう。
Yeah, that sounds good. I'll feel better once I get out of this uniform.
見えてるよ。
Yo, that got me a little bit spooked myself because it came just from like my right earphone, so it very much felt like it came from, you know, away from where I was looking on the computer screen.
やめてよ。
God, please.
誰かいるの。
Real quick side note. Yes, I am playing this on a computer, although I do have what's it called? I do have some Corpse Party games for the Vita, and I picked up a PS TV recently, so I will be able to play, you know, not visual novels, Vita games, and be able to record them. So I do have some plans with that in the future. Is somebody there? Please, no.
一人で騒いでバカみたい。誰もいないに決まってるのに。怖いことなんてない。気のせい。
I was glad no one had seen me talking to thin air like that. There was nobody else around, of course. Nothing to be afraid of. It was just my imagination.
私は
Totally just your
気分を変えるため
imagination.
に再び着替えることにした。
This omnipotent, ever-present Sachiko, both in, you know, Kibiki Sensei's house and Sayaka's house. I really need to get out of my uniform. So once again, I started changing when... You know, that didn't sound so good. That didn't sound so good. That would be a little bit concerning.
窓の外で表の道を誰かが叫びながら走ってくる声が聞こえた。
Definitely not my imagination this time. There was somebody screaming outside my window, running toward my house.
何？
Running toward your house? What? Is it the old lady?
泣きそうになりながら、私はそっとカーテンの端を開け、窓から外を見てみた。あれは
Yikes. I seriously felt like I was going to break down. Maybe I already had. Opening the curtain slowly, I peered outside to see who it was. Who do we think it is? Do we think it's Naho? How is she gonna look? Is she gonna look like she's cracked?
ナホちゃん。
Oh man. Like I mentioned in the last episode, this black screen, it's just prepping us for whatever image is about to come. Wait, is that Naho?
2階からだから顔はよく見えなかったけど、泣いてる様子で髪を振り乱して走ってきたナホちゃんは私の家の前で止まった。
I couldn't see her face clearly, being on the second floor and all, but that was Naho, alright. She was crying like a madwoman. She looked awful. Yikes. Sayaka!
どうしちゃったの、ナホちゃん。
What's wrong, Naho?
ナホちゃん
Naho? Yeah, she looks a little panicked, to say the least.
さやか、先生が言っちゃった。先生が。
Sayaka, it's Kibiki-sensei. Kibiki crossed over. Say like Kibiki like went or Kibiki left or something like that.
落ち着いて、ナホちゃん。どうしたの？キビキ先生のこと。
Okay, just calm down, Naho. Tell me what happened. Where is Kibiki-sensei?
どうしよう、どうしよう。私のせいだよ。先生、死んじゃったりしたら。
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's all my fault. If Kibiki-sensei were to die in there...
こんなに取り乱した
Yikes,
この
that's
子を初め
escalating
て
really
見た。
quickly.
私はゆっくりと話しかけて、ナホちゃんの気持ちを鎮めようとした。
This is the first time I'd ever seen her so incoherent. I spoke slowly and gently, trying my best to calm her down.
ナホちゃん、教えて。
To no avail.
力にならせて。何があったの？
No, please, just tell me what happened. Let me help you. Start at the beginning.
とにかく家に来てほしいの。
I want you to come back with me, right now. I can't be alone. What?
お願い。
Please, I'm begging you. If whatever's at your house has you this panic-stricken, how about you just stay the night here, Naho? Why do we have to both go back to your place where whatever is, I don't know, causing you this insanity, this pain, can probably just, let it chill over the night and then maybe go back in the morning when it's a little bit more light out,
目に涙をいっぱい溜めて懇願するナホちゃんに、きっと差し迫った理由があるんだと思った私は。
Tears were streaming down her face. This was a side of Naho I'd never even imagined could exist. There had to be a reason she was so desperate.
とにかく言う通りにしてあげようと、キビキ先生の家へついていくことにした。
I agreed to follow her back to Kibiki-sensei's house, if only out of concern for her well-being.
幸せ
And
な
that's how they both get dragged into Heavenly Host. Sachiko ever after.
このおまじないを行うと、この世ではない時間を超えた異空間に幽閉されている呪われた学校、天神小学校に行けるの。
This music. Those who perform this ritual can cross over to Heavenly Host Elementary, a cursed school sealed outside our world. Outside time and space. Oh no, she's gonna drag Sayaka down there. She's gonna drag Sayaka into Heavenly Host.
このところ私の周りにも影響を与えている強い力を持った霊磁場だから、調査もやめようと思ったんだけど。
It's a locus of powerful energy, and the effect it's had on me thus far has been disturbing enough that I've decided to abandon my investigation.
私のことを心配して、先生が私を置いて、田口さんと二人だけで行っちゃったの。
But before I could convey that to Kibiki-sensei, he crossed over without me, taking only Taguchi for backup. AKA, he's, screwed. Also, I love this little bit of piano, or whatever the intro to this track is, like what's playing right now. Just listen to it for a moment. I love this little part. So please, Sayaka, you're my only hope at this point. Will you come with me to Heavenly Host so I can rescue Kibiki-sensei? Absolutely not.
何のことだかさっぱりわからない。
Absolutely
天
not.
神小学校？呪われてるの？
You realize, right? This is Naho. We're talking about someone who is incredibly spiritually gifted, incredibly spiritually powerful, who's about to call off all of her investigation because a spirit in the real world was affecting her so negatively that she didn't want to even risk going to this spirit's realm, right? Heavenly Host, where the spirit is even more powerful, even more control for fear of her life, and is now fearing for the lives of Kibiki-sensei, who's been in the paranormal community for this long, who is also accompanied by Taguchi, an assistant, right? And Naho didn't even want to go, all three of them together. So you realize you're asking someone who has no idea about this spiritual world, this paranormal world, or any sense of paranormal strength to combat spirits, to go into a world that one of the strongest, like paranormally, I don't know, resound people wouldn't go to with her sensei and another person. Like, if there's any logic running through your head, it should be overriding whatever emotion you have that's, making you feel bad for Naho and wanting to help her out with saving Kibiki-sensei. Or at least maybe give it a little bit of time, right? It's been a day. Not even. But regardless, I didn't really get any of what she was saying. Heavenly Host Elementary, a cursed school?
助けに行く救助が必要になるような場所なの
And this was all to rescue Kibiki-sensei? What was in there exactly that he needed rescuing from?
わからないままに危険な世界に引き込まれようとしていることはなんとなく理解できる
Yep.
即答することができなかった
The one thing I did understand was that I'd be accompanying Naho to some unsafe, unfamiliar spirit world. I couldn't just casually agree to go with her.
それって危険なんでしょ私怖いよ
So, this place I'd be going with you to is dangerous then? I scare easily,
お願い一人じゃこのおまじないは行えないのこんなことさやかにしか頼めないし
Please, I can't perform the ritual by myself. You're the only person I can count on.
絶対私がさやかを守るから
Oh no. And I swear I'll protect you, no matter what.
顔をくしゃくしゃにして必死に懇願するなほちゃん
Her face was the most disheveled I'd ever seen it. And she was practically begging.
いつもクールで私の前では猫みたいに可愛くてこの子がこんな顔するなんて
I knew two sides to this girl, her cool and collected professional persona, and her cat to my master. But this panic desperation fit neither of them.
私は収録後の帰り道そこで言った自分の言葉を思い出した
The words I'd spoken to her following our recording session suddenly popped into my head.
私もきっと恩返しするから何かあったら言ってね
Oh no, I owe you one, so if there's anything I can do for you, just let me know. This is a huge thing to do for her.
涙混じりのなほちゃんの顔を見て
Oh no, she's gonna do it, she's gonna do it. I took one more look at Naho's tear-stained face and just knew I couldn't turn away from her in this time of need.
本当に私守ってくれる
Naho, do you really promise to protect me? Mm-hmm.
なほちゃんの顔に花が咲くようにパッと希望の光
Oh
が
no, oh no. The music's telling me this is all wrong too.
強くする
A ray of hope lit up Naho's face like a flower in bloom, and I knew I'd made the right decision.
分かったじゃあ行こう
Oh
協力
no.
するよ
Oh no. Alright then, I'm in. What are friends for, after all?
ありがと
Rip Sayaka, rip Sayaka. Sayaka, thank you, Sayaka.
うこの子を泣かせちゃいけない笑っている顔が一番可愛い子なんだから
I just couldn't bear to see her cry like that. A face as cute as hers deserved to wear a smile at all times.
どこかに出かけるんだよねじゃあその前にちょっと家に戻って準備してきていい
Whew, great. We'll be out for a while though, right? You mind if I run back home first and take care of some things before we go? Yeah, and on that note, mind if I go back, blow my nose, take a little bit of cough medicine, grab some water, and then get back to this story where we're apparently going to Heavenly Host Elementary School in the next episode. I don't like where this is going. I don't like that we didn't even see or hear about Sayaka in the first game. So she must have not made it really quickly. Or she might have even been a name tag. She might have been so long gone by the time we were there exploring that she was just a corpse. We didn't even recognize her. So there's nothing good in store for Sayaka. There's no way. But regardless, I am really excited to get back to Heavenly Host, and I hope you guys are too. But of course, that's going to be in the next episode. But until then, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.